I want you guys to take a look at this. This Volkswagen Beetle is partially submerged.
The Food and Drug Administration authorized the first at-home rapid COVID-19 test. The Bill's Bar and Burger on the backside of the Golden Nugget seeing quite a bit of damage here from Hurricane Laura. Take a look. This is what's left. Saying if its employees and customers are wearing a mask or who's not, letting them know who's wearing one and if they're wearing one properly. This big piece of metal, we're told by a person who works at the hotel, came off of the neighboring hotel and flew all the way over here. Now that neighboring hotel is what we want you all to actually look at. Take a look over at the hotel next door. An Alberta high school teacher placed on leave after an arrest on drug charges. We're weather aware tonight on the Gulf Coast. Let's get straight to meteorologist Caroline Carruthers. Caroline, it's been a lightning show out there tonight. Today, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis visited Pensacola announcing seniors will get priority for the COVID-19 vaccine. What do you have to say about this arrest?
I'm finna beat it because I ain't killed nobody.
So you think they've got the wrong person?
They do.
Any idea who might be behind the shooting then?
I don't know nothing.
Officers say the girl then grabbed a sharp object, stabbing the boy multiple times. He took off running down the street until he collapsed right in front of Howard Elementary School, and that is where paramedics found him. There are a lot of people outside the hospital, and we actually, as I got here just a little while ago, saw another ambulance pull up. You see several gloves like this sitting here on the side of the road, so we asked Mayor Stimpson his thoughts. Beads may not be getting thrown off of floats any longer, but you can tell Mardi Gras came through here if you just look up. It's a party on the field tonight. The undefeated Flomaton Hurricanes, undefeated no more. Bayside brought it home this homecoming. Gulf Breeze trying to make a comeback. Rylan McCurdy throws it deep downfield.
We never gonna stop.
Snap to Brendan Burke. He looks around, finds his man in the end zone. He throws it deep to Christian Bernal. Look at this catch. Toros get a good point after, and the student section goes crazy. The field was electric with the energy after the game. Daphne wins this one with a final score of 21-7. Save me a Mountain Dew, because this game was crazy. Flames from this 3-alarm apartment complex fire on Azalea Road, visible over in West Mobile.
Get him! Bust the window!
WKRG News 5 cutting into programming because of its size.
You can see the smoke billowing from this apartment fire. You know, we have Mobile Fire Rescue. They respond to apartment fires all the time, but you don't see the smoke of this magnitude that we are seeing.
But Quinn Parrish didn't think twice about running toward it. He says a higher power put him in the right place at the right time. A lot of people around this area are calling you a hero today. Do you feel like you're a hero?
God the hero. God used me. God the hero. God used me to help that lady. So he got a calling for her. He got a calling for all of us. He got a calling for me too.
Video shows the moments after Parrish pulled the woman from the fire.
They got her. Thank you, Jesus. They got her.
She grabbed my hand. I told her to squeeze my hand and make sure she gonna be all right. She gonna be all right. She squeezed my hand real tight. My grandma been gone 4 years. If that would have been my grandma, I would want somebody to do the same thing. So my heart goes to that. That's somebody's grandmama. That's somebody's mama.
A couple of days after the fire, Mobile Fire Rescue and the city honored Parrish, along with Ronald Godwin and DeMarcus Battles, for their heroic efforts.
I'm happy we came together as a team, you know, to help somebody in need.
The new system is inside the school and outside as well. It's not on right now, but when it is, it turns colors, making everyone aware when an emergency situation is happening.
3, 2, 1.
A parent's worst nightmare. An emergency at school. But this technology at Mobile County Public Schools is helping ease those fears.
Gunshot detection, which means that if anybody was to come into this school and fire a gun off, the system automatically recognizes that gunfire and will set off the alerts automatically without any human intervention.
The technology integrated security system uses lights, an intercom system,
Severe weather. Code blue. Severe weather.
a digital sign, sends notifications to computers, notifies law enforcement, and can even lock doors. It alerts for more than gunshots. This sign shows all the different colors and what they mean. Blue for weather alerts,
Initiated. Code yellow procedures are to be followed.
yellow for hold in place.
All the things that we've done before have somewhat operated separately. And this is a tool that will allow all those things to operate together and take some of the human element out of it, because we all know when things happen, sometimes it's hard to remember everything that we need to do. So this will allow all those things to happen, or many of them to happen simultaneously.
The system is engineered and built through a collaboration between MCPSS and the city. The district is getting some help paying for the new system. The city got a $400,000 grant, and MCPSS pitched in $130,000. Dauphin Island's haunted history goes back more than 300 years.
Even today you can hear Indian maidens singing at night to the beat of Indian drums.
The pulsating beat, echoing sounds of the past ring out in one area in particular.
There are people who say that in the shell mounds at night, on some particular dates, you can see white lights emanating from the shell mounds, and that could have very well been some of the spirits.
This old photo of the shell mounds from the Dauphin Island Museum shows what looks like a small white orb in the tree branches.
But then there was always the Indian chief. His name was Chief Doublehead, the 6-foot red-headed Indian chief that walked the beaches at night, and he left phosphorescent footprints in the sand.
And just across the island, there's another popular haunt.
Fort Gaines is doubly haunted. There are stories of soldiers, there are stories of ladies who were families of the soldiers.
It may look peaceful during the day, but when the sun goes down, there's an unmistakable eerie feeling. During the Civil War, Fort Gaines became central operations for blockade running. In 1864, the fort was involved in the Battle of Mobile Bay between Confederate and Union forces. Later, the fort was used in the Spanish-American War, World War I, and World War II.
People have driven by the fort and they have seen one of the females. I don't know whether she would have been a wife or a child or what, in a full dress with the big hoop skirts, walking the parapets at night.
So, do the spirits still roam, or is this all just a ghost story? We may never know.